So your name, standard, parents' name, and contact number. Okay. Now let's start the session. ठीक है, ready to go, all of you. So ready with your notepad, pen. Please make notes. Okay. Please make beautiful notes, neat notes. Okay, it will help you. चलिए. So the first thing which we are doing today is, what is trigonometry? So anyone can answer it. Anyone can answer it. What is trigonometry? Srinivasan, you would like to answer this question? What is trigonometry?
Yes, I'll try it.
Yeah, please try it. Anyone can try. Okay. You can raise your hand and you can try. Yes, Srinivasan. What is trigonometry?
Angle of measurement of three angles. Measurement of three angles.
Okay, measurement of three angles. Abhikya, any idea about trigonometry?
No, sir.
No idea. Navyad, any idea about trigonometry? No worries, no worries. I'm not here to judge you, right? I'm not judging you. I'm just trying to ensure that yes, your grasping is good and you can go ahead with the program. That's it. Navyant, any idea about it?
Yeah, sir. I think
What
it's
is it?
a way to measure the angles of in a right angle triangle from one
Okay.
point.
So you mean to say, apart from right angle triangle, we cannot use trigonometry in any other triangles?
From what element?
You can use it in quadrilaterals.
Quadrilaterals? Okay.
Yeah.
Arisha, you want to give us an insight in trigonometry? You want to contribute?
So I think it's about triangles, I think.
Triangles, okay. Samarth Pawar? Okay. Chal. Yes, Samarth. You want to say something about trigonometry? What is trigonometry?
Sir, I actually just know the name of trigonometry. I'm not like,
Okay,
I don't know.
no worries, no worries. So it's a branch of, so trigonometry is a branch of mathematics where we learn. I'll try to keep it very simple, right? So that you feel कि हाँ यार कुछ गड़बड़ नहीं है, मतलब सब कुछ we can understand, right? Where we learn about the relations between the sides and the angle of the triangle. ठीक है? So this is what is trigonometry is. It's a branch of mathematics where we learn about the relations between the sides and the angles of the triangles, right? So I hope all of you understood what I'm talking about. All of you are aware about a triangle, yes or no? Its sides and angles. So we will try to establish some relation between the sides and angles of the triangle. Okay. Now, uh, just to know some more, just to have some more characters to represent the angles of a triangle, right? I am introducing Greek alphabets. Now, why I am introducing these Greek alphabets is we will be using these Greek alphabets as symbols. ठीक है? To represent the
Sir,
angles
are
of
you
a
talking
triangle.
about theta?
Yeah. So alpha, beta, alpha, beta, gamma, theta, एक डेल्टा भी है. Okay. So let's keep it five Greek alphabets. There are many, but we will be using only these five as of now. Okay. Alpha, this is alpha. This is beta. This is gamma. This is theta. This is delta. Now, one thing which I want to clear all of you is, I'll be asking you multiple times whether you have understood whatever I have taught you or not, right? Whether you have understood it or not. So you have every right to ask, sir, ये समझ नहीं आया. I didn't get it. So I will repeat. ठीक है? So you have every right to ask the questions or clear your doubts. Okay? This session will last for close to 1 hour, 15 minutes or 20 minutes, not more than that. I'll try to complete this session in 1 hour, 20 minutes maximum. Okay? And I'll engage you, so don't worry about it. So these are some of the Greek alphabets which we will be using as symbols. Now, the triangle in today's session, which we will be discussing, is a right-angled triangle. As one of you said that it's about a triangle. So a right-angled triangle is what we will be dealing with in today's session, right? This is A, this is B, this is C. Now, please pay attention. Please pay attention. Don't make notes. One thing, don't make notes. I'll give you time to make notes. So that time you make notes, okay? But meanwhile, you please pay attention, okay? So suppose I write this angle of the triangle as theta. Right? Beta, mute करके रखना है. All of you, please mute yourself if there is some background noise. Okay. So if this angle is theta, then the side opposite to this angle, which side it is? The side is BC. All of you understood? The side opposite to theta, the angle is this side BC. So suppose I write this angle as, say, beta. Which will be the side opposite to beta? Tell me.
Side AB.
Side AB will be opposite to beta. Very good. So we are interested in opposite sides as of now. So the side opposite to theta is this side BC, which is perpendicular, which we call as perpendicular of this triangle. And we denote it by P. Now the side which is at 90 degrees to perpendicular, we call this side as base of the triangle, base B. And this side, you are already aware of this. This is called as hypotenuse, denoted by capital H. Okay. Now, once we are aware about the right triangle, the Greek alphabets, now it's time to learn about some trigonometric functions. Now, what are trigonometric functions? So we will be using them for specific purposes, right? So they will relate the sides of the triangle with the angles of the triangle in a specific manner. So what will these trigonometric functions do? They will establish a specific relation between the angle and the sides of a triangle. So first is sine. In short, it is written as SIN, sine. So how do you pronounce it? Pronounce it as sine. Okay, don't pronounce it as sin. Second function is cosine. In short, it is written as cos. Third is tangent. In short, it is written as tan. Fourth is cosecant. In short, it is written as cosec. Fifth is secant. In short, it is written as sec. And the last one is cotangent. Cotangent. In short, it is written as cot. Okay. So these are the trigonometric functions. Now, how they will operate? See, they should be given some input, then only they will operate. For example, the function of your remote of the television is what? To change the channels in television to lower and increase the volume of the television, right? That is the function. These are some of the functions of remote. But how it operates? On which it operates? It operates exactly on the television, right? You have to give it some input, and then it will operate. So here also, these functions, they operate on the angles of the triangle. Where will these functions operate? They will operate on the angles of the triangle. I hope I am making some sense to all of you. Yes or no, kids? Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Samar,
Yes, sir.
Vihan,
Sir.
समझ
Yes,
आ
sir.
रहा है
Yes,
बेटा?
sir.
नव्यान,
Yes.
श्रीनिवासन, हरीशा,
Yes, sir.
अभिख्या, समझ आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, है ना बेटा? बोलना है आप लोग को, हाँ, समझ आएगा. Now, how they are related to the sides of the angle, sides of the triangle. So I am starting with sine of theta. How do I write sine of theta? Sine of theta का मतलब है this theta is operated upon by this function of the trigonometry. It is given as perpendicular, the value of perpendicular upon hypotenuse, right? Second is cos theta. The value of cos theta is given as base upon hypotenuse. Third is tan theta. The value of tan theta is given as sin theta upon cos theta. It is the ratio of these two. And when you put the values here, what you get is, see, H cancels out. It's P upon B, right? This is tan theta. Now, fourth one is cosec theta. Cosec theta is 1 over sine theta. So inverse of sine theta also, you can say it's H upon P. Fifth is sec theta. It's 1 upon cos theta. That is H upon B. And the last one is cot theta. It is 1 upon tan theta. And this is B upon P. I hope all of you understood this. Yes or no? This is how the values of sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec secant, cot theta are given. Okay. Now, do you guys have any doubts, or you understood this or not? Hello, hello, hello. Any doubts in this? Please ask. Abhikya, understood?
Sir, should we write this down right now?
नहीं, पहले समझ आया कि नहीं, ये
Yes,
important है.
sir.
Okay,
Yes.
go ahead and write it. Arisha, Samarth, Srinivasan, any doubts?
No, sir.
No. Navyant,
No, sir.
Vihan, Afsha, Kavya,
Yes, sir.
any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, please go ahead and make notes. And once you are done writing it, answer this poll. Okay, if you have done it, just put yes here in the poll. Okay. Vihan, see, without mathematics, there is no physics, right? So if I start teaching you physics, you might not be able to understand anything in it. So we start with, see, this program is starting from the basic maths only, right? So first 45 days, we teach basic maths, and then we upgrade to physics. Okay. So this is the purpose of this session is just to ensure whether there is a connect between you and me or not, right? So that's it. That's why math session.
Okay, sir.
The course is so designed that we have to start with basic maths and treat this as your first session of the foundation program. If you have noted it, please type down in the comment. So I'm closing the waiting room. And please be quick in writing, okay? If you have understood it, just write it. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
good,
sir.
good. ठीक है. I hope all of you are done. Anybody who is left?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Samarth, please be quick. Likho, likho. No worries. Navyant noted.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Srinivasan noted.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Done, sir.
Okay. So now, once we are aware about the basic trigonometric functions, the Greek alphabets, let's move ahead to learn the attributes of quadrants of a circle. So all of you are aware that there are 4 quadrants of a circle. How many of you are not aware about it? Or are you guys aware about it or not? There are 4 quadrants of a circle. First, second, third, and fourth quadrant. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So these are the 4 quadrants of the circle. This is first, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth quadrant, right? This angle is 0 degrees. This is 90 degrees. This is 180. This is 270. This is 360, right? So it completes a 360-degree circle. It completes the circle. Now these angles have a special name. These angles have a special name. They are called as reference angles. Why reference angles? Because they give us the end and start of a quadrant. So these angles are called as reference angles because they give us the start and end of the quadrant, right? Reference angle. This is a reference angle. I hope all of you understood. So the first quadrant lies in between 0 and 90. Second lies in between 90 and 180. Third lies in between 180 and 270. And fourth lies in between 270 and 360. I hope all of you got this. Yes or no? Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Now, since we have understood what are standard angles, there are, sorry, reference angles, there are some standard angles in every quadrant, right? So these are the first 3 standard angles of this quadrant, and they are, this angle is 30 degrees, this angle is 45 degrees, and this angle is 60 degrees. So the angles which are standard angles of first quadrant are 30, 45, and 60 degrees. So what is the name of these 3 angles? These angles are standard angles. Okay. Now, as I said, every quadrant has a standard angle. So we can find it by using this rule. Please pay attention, all of you. Don't write. Pay 100% attention to what I'm writing now. Okay. So it's a rule. It's a process, not a rule, to find the standard angles of the second, third, and fourth quadrants. ठीक है? First is add the standard angles of the first quadrant to the smaller reference angle of the respective quadrant. ठीक है? Or you can also get this by subtract the standard angles of the first quadrant from the larger reference angle of the रेस्पेक्टिव क्वाड्रेंट। ठीक है, अब प्लीज एक्सक्यूज मी फॉर माय रेस्पेक्टिव। हाँ, ठीक है बेटा। अच्छा देखो, ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज पे अटेंशन, हाँ, प्लीज पे अटेंशन इन। विच आर द रेफरेंस एंगल्स फॉर सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट? टेल मी। अभी क्या, विच आर द रेफरेंस एंगल्स फॉर सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट?
90 to 180, sir.
90 and 180. Very good. So which one of them is a smaller reference angle? 90
Sir,
degree, right? All of you,
yes.
please pay attention. We will do the same exercise for second and third also, right? Third and fourth. So what I'm doing here is I'm just adding to 90 degrees. I'm adding the standard angles for first quadrant. So 90 plus 30, 90 plus 45, 90 plus 60. The values I get here is 120 degrees, 135 degrees, and 150 degrees. Okay. So these are the reference angles for second quadrant. Okay. We can get these reference angles also by subtracting the standard angles 180 minus 60 degrees from the larger reference angle. Which is the larger reference angle of second quadrant? 180, right? So 180 minus 45 degrees and 180 minus 20 degrees. Sorry, 180 minus 30 degrees. All of you understood how to find it out. Samarth, you understood this process? Okay. Abhikya, you understood?
Yes, sir.
Srinivasan, Arisha, Atharv, Navyan,
Yes,
understood or
sir.
not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Very good. Vihan, you understood?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So now if you have understood, kids, please find, before you write this down, right? Please find the standard angles for third quadrant and fourth quadrant following these two rules. Okay. And please write the answers in the comment window. Once you have done it, then you are ready to go for the notes. Post your answers in the comment window, beta. ठीक है? I got some answers. Athar, very good. Srinivasan, very good. Abhikya, very good, beta, shabash. Abhikya, Vihan, very good. Very good, kid. Navyant, very good. Very good. Now, please make notes quickly. Arisha, very good, beta. नहीं, अरीशा, एक लास्ट वाला देखो गड़बड़ हुई है बेटा. 300, 315 and 210 you have written. उसको चेक कर लो एक बार. वो गलती से लिखा हुआ है, मुझे समझ आ गया. Very good, Vihan.
Yes, it was supposed to be
हाँ,
330.
330. Yeah, I can understand that because you have already written 210 in the above one. So, very good, kids. Now, please make notes quickly. Okay? Note it quickly. And I'll just go to polls. I'll relaunch the polls again. Once you have noted it, please type down in the comment window. And please be a little bit quick. हाँ? समर, तुमने नहीं भेजा बेटा मेरे को आंसर अपना इस बार.
Sir, I don't know. The comment window is not opening.
ओह, कोई बात. कमेंट विंडो कैसे नहीं? मीटिंग चैट में जाना बेटा. But what are your answers? If you have found the answers, please tell me what are your answers. If you want to tell it.
Yeah, sir. So the fourth quadrant was 300, 315, and let me check. Yeah, 200 and no, wait. I guess 330, right?
Very good. Very good. You got it. No worries. Just make notes. So guys, if you have noted it, shall I move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Just answer the polls if you have noted it. Please be quick. Done? Chalo, shall I move ahead? Anybody who is left? Samarth, noted. Samarth, Abhikya, Navyant, Vihan, Srinivasan,
Yes, sir. Done.
Arisha. Very good. Very good. Chalo. So, let's move ahead to the next attribute of a circle, right? Quadrants of a circle. Please pay attention. Please pay attention. So, for the first quadrant, right? Okay, before writing this, this is all, this is sine, this is tan, and this is cos. So all sine, tan, cos. Okay, all sine, tan, cos. Remember this. So for the first quadrant, I am writing it in the first quadrant. Trigonometric values. Now, what are these trigonometric values? Sine, cos, and tan of all the angles. These are called trigonometric values. Okay. Trigonometric values of all the angles in the first quadrant. In the first quadrant are positive. trigonometric values of all the angles in the first quadrant are positive. By trigonometric values, I mean sine, cos, and tan. Okay. The rest three are reciprocals of these three, so I will ignore those three. Okay, the last three.
Sir, but
Sine.
cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, right?
But we are not interested in that while writing these rules. Okay. ठीक है? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Second is only sine of all the angles is positive in the second quadrant. That means cos second quadrant mein which angles will be there? Between 90 and 180. If I find the sine of all the angles between 90 and 180, those will be positive. But cos and tan will be of those angles will be negative. Understood? That's why I am mentioning only the positive terms. I hope I am making some sense to all of you. Yes or no, kids?
Yes, sir.
ठीक
Yes,
है?
sir.
मैं एक बार हिंदी में भी बोल देता हूँ, जो लोग बच्चे हिंदी बेल्ट के हैं वो समझ लेंगे. फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक वैल्यूज जो हैं वो सारे एंगल्स की पॉजिटिव होती हैं. ठीक है? साइन, कॉस, टैन. सेकंड में सिर्फ साइन पॉजिटिव होता है, टैन एंड कॉस आर नेगेटिव. ओके. Those of you who understand only English, they understood or not? How many of you don't understand English? Sorry, Hindi. How many of you don't understand Hindi? Okay, Arisha, you understood or not the English part of it? The explanation?
So like I understand both Hindi and English. I thought you asked.
Acha. No. Okay, that's it. But all of you guys understood, right? Okay, that's it. So the third is only tan of all the angles is positive in the third quadrant. ठीक है? यहाँ पे I'll just mention which are negative, right? So that you don't get confused. Sine and cos of the angles in third quadrant are negative. ठीक है? I'll just copy this and paste it for second quadrant also. So here it will be tan and cos of all the angles in second quadrant are negative. Okay. And the last one is cos लिखा है ना? So any guesses? Yeah. Only cos
Only cause is in like
of
positive.
all the angles. Very good. Very good. Of all the angles is positive in the fourth quadrant. Right? So here sine and tan of all the angles are negative in it. I hope you guys understood it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Attribute
Yes,
समझ
sir.
आया बेटा? This is one of the attributes of again the quadrant. So please write it quickly. And once you have noted it, I want all of you to answer this question. और चलो लिखना शुरू करो. But I am writing a question here. So all of you please answer this. ठीक है? You just have to mention in front of it whether it is positive or negative and write the answers in the comment window. So as I can see here, as you can see here, that just mention the against the serial numbers, mention the plus and minus sign like this. I am just showing one of them to you. Sine 60 degrees. All of you, please pay attention. 60 degrees lies in the first quadrant, right? This angle is of first quadrant, and sine, all the trigonometric values are positive. So sine of 60 will be a positive value. So just write positive like this. Clear? I hope you understood how to answer it. Similarly, check the angle, check the function, and put a plus or minus sign in front of it. Do it for all the rest of 9 of them, and make notes. First, you do the exercise, and then make notes. Okay?
Sir, I didn't understand how we solve these. Can you explain again?
Vihan, you understood the rules or not? These rules you understood or not?
Yeah. I understood that, but then
अभी ठीक है, अब
the
सुनो.
the
हिंदी समझ आती है
question,
तुमको? हिंदी समझ आती है?
sir, I prefer English.
Okay, go. ठीक है. So 60 degree lies in which quadrant, Vihan?
Sir, 60 would lie in first.
First quadrant. So what is written? What is the rule for first quadrant? It
Any
says trigonometric
trigonometric
values of all the angles in the first quadrant are positive. So sine, cos,
Oh,
and
sir,
tan
I
all are
understand.
positive. So sine 60 is
Sir, I
positive.
understand.
That's great. Go ahead
Yeah, I
and do the rest of 9. Rest of them. चलिए. I hope all of you have given me an answer. Please post your answers, बच्चों.
Sir, just 2 minutes.
Sir, I'm done writing the answers and also the notes. So can I tell you the answers?
No. I'll ask. I'll see your answers. You are Vihan, right?
No, sir, Samarth.
Samarth. चलो समर से पूछते हैं. चलो समर. Answer the first 3. Second,
First
third, and
3.
fourth.
Okay, so the
second, third.
second one is negative.
You
The-
have to give me the reason also.
Negative because cos is like like the fourth quadrant is for cos, so it is between 270 and 360.
The
And here
second one. Second one.
yeah,
Uh,
second one.
okay, this angle lies in second quadrant. So you are going the other way around. Okay, good, it works.
Okay.
Chalega
Okay,
मतलब.
so it is like in 120, so there should be, it should be between 270 or 360, so it would be negative.
Well, so 120 lies in between in the second quadrant. So in second quadrant, cos is negative, so negative, right?
Yes,
All of you
yes,
check
yes.
this. What about tan 240?
Tan 240, yeah, tan 240 is correct because like this would be the third one, right? Third quadrant.
Very
Yeah,
good.
so
So
it is between 180 and 270, and 240 comes between the,
positive or negative?
it will be positive.
Very good.
And tan 320 would be negative because
Very good.
it would go.
Got your point. Okay. Abhi kya? You'd like to, chalo, let me ask Srinivasan. Srinivasan, would you like to answer these?
Yes, sir.
Fifth and sixth one. Answer it.
Cos 240 degree, cos. So cos 240 degree is negative, sir,
Very good. Why negative?
because 240 lies between 180 and 270.
Very good. Very good. What about sine 120?
Sine 120 is positive as it lies between 90 and 180.
Very good. Shabash. Arisha, cos 45?
So cos 45 will be positive because it lies in the fourth quadrant.
Very good.
Wow.
Navyant, what about you? Sine 225.
So sine 225 will be negative because it lies in the third quadrant in which
Very
sine
good. What about tan 150?
it would also be negative as it lies in the third quadrant.
Very good. Sine 30. Ek second. Just a second. Huh? I would like to ask Vihan, sine 30.
Yes, sir. Sine 30. Sine 30 is plus V.
Positive because it lies in the first quadrant. I hope
Yes.
all of you understood this and you got the right answers. अभी क्या आंसर दिया बेटा आपने?
Yes, sir. I have given in comment box.
अच्छा अच्छा अभी आखिरी में आया शाबाश ठीक है योर आंसर्स आर करेक्ट सेकंड इज नेगेटिव वेरी गुड सो नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव तुम चेक कर लेना एक बार हाँ कुछ गड़बड़ नहीं होनी चाहिए
Yes, sir.
चलो सो लेट्स मूव अहेड टू द नेक्स्ट एट्रीब्यूट सो यहाँ तक तो आ गया हमारा ठीक है पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव एवरीथिंग इज डन नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द स्टैंडर्ड एंगल्स ऑफ अ ट्रायंगल स्टैंडर्ड triangles. Now, what are these standard triangles? Now, they are triangles with some specific measurement of angles in them. ठीक है? And why we are learning it? Because it will save us time. It will help us to memorize the trigonometric table. That's why we are learning. So these are two different right triangles. Please pay attention, बच्चों. ठीक है? This is A, B, C, A, B, C. First one is an isosceles triangle with dimensions as 1 and 1. The perpendicular sides are dimensions of 1 and 1, and this is root 2. So if it's an isosceles right angle triangle, these angles will be 45 degrees. Yes or no? All of you. So you have to memorize this. 1, 1 and root 2. It's easy to memorize, so no worries into it. No complicated values. This is 30. The smallest angle is 30. The second largest is 60, and the last one is 90 degrees. The side opposite to 30 is 1. The side opposite to the largest is 2. So 1 and 2. This will be root 3. Following Pythagoras theorem. All of you are aware about Pythagoras theorem?
Yes,
Those
sir.
of you who are in 7th standard, you are aware about it or not? It's AB square plus BC
Yes,
square
sir.
is equal to AC square. Right? So
Yes,
how
sir.
did I find this root 3? I simply found out by finding 2 is square minus 1 is. I hope all of you understood this. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, which side will be perpendicular for this 45 degrees? This side will be perpendicular, or you can take this side to be perpendicular for this 45, right? So you are aware about perpendicular. This is perpendicular for 30 degrees. This is perpendicular for 60 degrees, right? I hope you guys remember with the first thing which we did today. So now, if I ask you to write sine 45 degrees, you can easily write it as 1 over root 2, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Yes or no? Please just give me a shout, yes or no. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cos 45 is what? Again, it is 1 over root 2. What about sine 30? If you guys can see, perpendicular is 1, hypotenuse is 2. What about cos 30? It's root 3 over 2. Yes or no, kids? Hello, hello, hello. Tan 45 is perpendicular upon base. So 1 upon 1, it's 1. What about tan 30 degrees? It's perpendicular upon base. For tan 30 degree, perpendicular is 1 and base is root 3. So tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. Tan 60 degrees. What is it? It's root 3 by 1. For 60 degrees, you can see that for 60 degrees, the perpendicular will be side AB, right? So it's root 3 by 1. I hope all of you understood this. Yes or no? Atharv, Arisha, Srinivasan,
Yes,
Samarth,
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Abhikya,
sir.
Nayan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But the only thing which you need to do is you need to memorize it, right? This will help you. This will make your life easier in trigonometry. So just go ahead, write it quickly. Make notes. Please be quick, हाँ? थोड़ा सा जल्दी करना है बेटा.
Done, sir.
Okay. So if you have noted it, please say done or type done in the comment window. Okay. I hope all of you are done. Abhikya, good. Navyan, noted. Navyan, Vihan,
Yes, sir.
Srinivasan,
Yes, sir.
Arisha, good. So now I'm just we will share the recordings. You have already shared your parents' number, so we will share the recordings also. So don't worry about it. Okay, I'll send you the recordings. Now let's make the trigonometric table. Here, what I'll do is I'll give you all the trigonometric values of all the standard angles and the reference angle. Okay, so you can draw the table with me. This is for functions. This is 0. This is 30. This is 45. This is 60. This is 90. This is 180. This is 270 and 360. ठीक है, so 3, 3, 6, 2, 8 functions. So 0, 30, 45, 60, 90, 180, 270, 360. ठीक है बेटा. 9x7 का ये टेबल होता है. Okay. So this is functions 0, 30, 45, 60, 90, 180, 270 and 360. So we are doing all the reference angles and standard angles of first quadrant. So sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. Just see patiently for the first two rows and then you can copy it. Okay. For first two rows, please be patient and check. So sine, because that is what you need to memorize. Sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 is 1 over 2. We have already found it in the previous slide. Sine 45 is 1 over root 2. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Sine 90 is 1. Sine 180 is 0. Sine 270 is minus 1. Sine 360 is 0. Okay. Now comes the next part. Cos 0 is 1. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. We have already seen it. Cos 45 is 1 over root 2. We have already seen it. Cos 60 is 1 over 2. Cos 90 0, cos 180 minus 1, cos 270 0, cos 360 1. So you have to memorize these three rows. ठीक है? Please memorize these three rows. It will help you. It will make your life easier in trigonometry. Now, regarding the rest of them, I'll just quickly fill those. So tan is sine upon cos 0, 1 upon root 3, 1. You just have to take the ratio. You are aware of it, right? This is root 3. 1 upon 0 is not defined. Any ratio in which denominator is 0, it is not defined. This is 0. This is not defined. This is 0. Cosec is 1 upon sine. Again, it is 0. 1 upon 0. This is not defined. This is 2. This is root 2. This is 2 over root 3. This is 1. This is not defined. This is minus 1 and this is not defined. Right? Sec is 1 upon 1. It is 1. 2 over root 3. Root 2. 2. Not defined. Minus 1. Not defined, and 1. Last one is cot. It's 1 upon tan. It's not defined. Root 3, 1, 1 over root 3, 0, not defined, 0, and not defined. Clear? I have just taken the ratios, okay? You are aware of what I have done. If you are not, I'll just write it again here. I'll rewrite it. Meanwhile, you can copy the slide. So cosec theta is 1 upon sine theta. So you can write it from here. Sec theta is 1 upon cos theta. So take the inverse of cos theta, you get sec theta. Cot theta is 1 upon tan theta. You get do the inverse, get the answer, right? And tan is nothing but sine theta upon cos theta. So first two rows are very important. Three rows in fact. Please make a note of it quickly, kids. If you have any doubts, please feel free to ask. कोई भी डाउट है बेटा पूछो. I'll explain. If you're done with it, just type done.
Done, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of you are done. Kids, rest of you, please do it quickly. But don't commit mistake. Huh? Be careful in writing the values. They are very important. Okay, Srinivasan says done. Navyan says done. Vihan, what about you?
Yes, sir, I'm done.
Okay. Samarth, noted?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Chalo. So, all of you are done. Good. That's great. So, now, in this trigonometric table, we have not written, you have not aware of the values of the standard angles of second, third, and fourth quadrant, right? So now this is something which none of you have learned till date, right? Even if you have learned trigonometry, you have not learned this thing. So the last thing which I am teaching you today is to find the values of the trigonometric values of the standard angles of the second, third, and fourth quadrant. ठीक है? First is write the angle. The angle is the angle of which we want to find the values. Write the angle as a sum of the smaller reference angle and the of the respective quadrant. Just read it. Don't write anything. Just read it and try to process what is the data written, what is the information there, right? Of the respective quadrant and the standard angle of the first quadrant. Write the angle as a sum of the smaller reference angle of the respective quadrant and the standard angle of the first quadrant, or write the angle as a difference between the larger reference angle of the respective quadrant and the standard angle of the first quadrant. Okay, so I'll just explain this rule to you. All of you, please don't write beta. हाँ? लिखना नहीं है किसी को भी, सुनते जाओ बस ध्यान से. If I want to find what is sine 120 degrees, please pay attention. All of you, please pay attention. Navyant, Srinivasan, all of you switch on your camera. Those of you who can switch it on, please switch it on. And please pay attention. So here I have written the angle. Can you guys see? The angle, right? So which is the angle here? 120 degrees is the angle here. So first step is we can write this 120 degree as a sum of 90 degrees and 30 degrees. Or we can write this 120 degrees as a difference between 180 and 50 degrees, 60 degrees. Yes or no? This is what I mean by the first and second step. All of you, Samarth, Navyant, Srinivasan, Vihan, Abhikya,
Yes, sir.
Atharv. I hope all of you understood this. Atharv,
Yes, sir.
समझ आ रहा है बेटा?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? Now, before I move ahead, these are 90 into 1. These are the reference angles. 90 degrees. 90 into 2, 180 degrees. 90 into 3, 270 degrees. 90 into 4, 360 degrees. Right? This is an odd multiple of 90. This is an odd multiple of 90. Why odd multiple? क्योंकि ये देखो 1 है, 3 है, so odd multiple. I hope it is clear to you. This is even multiple. This is even multiple. Yes or no? All of you understood what are odd and even multiples of 90?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good, good. So we will use this knowledge of ours to write the next step now. Please pay attention, bachcho. Huh? Second step is if the reference angle is an odd multiple of 90 degrees, then sine of the angle converts to cos of the standard angle, right? Or साइन की जगह अगर cos होगा, or I'll just write it here only. I'll just give us साइन है तो साइन कन्वर्ट होगा, और अगर cos है तो क्या होगा? Cos of the angle converts to sine of the standard angle. So there are two statements in this single statement. Please pay attention. I'll just highlight it, right? So read the same color with together. So with sine, read cos, right? When you are reading cos, read sine, and remove the other colors. Okay, so I'll read it aloud for you. If the reference angle is an odd multiple of 90 degrees, then sine of the angle converts to cos of the standard angle. If the reference angle is an odd multiple of 90 degrees, then cos of the angle converts to sine of the standard angle. I hope you guys understood this. Yes or no? Hello. You understood
Yes,
the two statements or not?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain
Okay.
it again?
बेटा ये दो स्टेटमेंट है यहाँ पर, है ना? तो पहला स्टेटमेंट क्या है? इफ द रेफरेंस एंगल इज एन ऑड मल्टीपल ऑफ 90 डिग्रीज, देन साइन, कॉस नहीं पढ़ना है यहाँ पे, साइन ऑफ द एंगल कन्वर्ट्स टू कॉस ऑफ द स्टैंडर्ड एंगल. सेम कलर वालों को एक स्टेटमेंट है, ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
तो अब
Yes, sir.
देखो, reference angle is an odd multiple of 90. So this is an odd multiple of 90, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if the reference angle is an odd multiple of 90 degrees, then sine. So ये sine है. तो sine of the angle कौन था यहाँ पे? 120 degrees was the angle, right? जिसके बारे में बात हो रही थी. So sine of this angle converts to what? It converts to cos of the standard angle. Which one is the standard angle here? 30 is the standard angle. So cos of 30 degrees. Clear है बेटा ये? So
Yes,
sine
sir.
120 degree got converted to cos 30 degrees. I'll do one cos का वो भी, cos 240. All of you please pay attention. I can write cos as cos 270 minus 30. Yes or no? बच्चों हाँ ना बोलो बेटा प्लीज.
Yes, sir.
अभिज्ञा, समर, श्रीनिवासन, विहान, नव्यान, please say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
So this is
Yes.
cos 270
Yes, sir.
minus 30. Again, this is the angle, right? This is an odd multiple of 90. So when the reference angle is an odd multiple of 90, cos converts to sine of what? The standard angle, sine of 30 degrees. So cos 240 will have the same value as sine 30 degrees. Clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now I am going to the third rule then. ठीक है? Third rule is if the reference angle, see this thing is taught on a very later stage in trigonometry and you are learning it in the very first class. So appraise yourself, right? I really applaud you for this. If the reference angle is an even multiple of 90 degrees, then sine or cos of the angle converts to sine or cos. So whatever is the function, it remains the same of the standard angle, right? Now I will just explain it to you here. Since it is even multiple of 90, so sine will convert to sine of the standard angle. Here it will be cos of the standard angle. I hope all of you understood this. Hello, hello, hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Now the
sir,
last
it'll always be 30 degrees.
cos 30. Cos 240 will always be cos 30. Huh? The only thing which you need to be very specific and very careful is put appropriate sign in front of the values obtained according to the quadrant in which the angle lies. Which angle? 120 degree. Since we are discussing, we are trying to find 120 degree in, it is positive. So put a plus sign here. This is put a plus sign here. Cos 240 is negative. So put a negative sign here. I hope all of you understood. From where will I get the value of this cos 30? From the table. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So this is root 3 by 2. Even sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So this is root 3 by 2. This is what? एक मिनट, ये क्या हुआ? ये गलत था, ये सॉरी, दिस इज रॉन्ग. इट वाज, ये आएगा, दिस इज cos 180 plus 60 degrees and this is minus cos 60 degrees. I hope all of you understood this. ये मैंने I put it, I did it wrong. You understood this or not? I wrote 240 as 180 plus 60. This is even multiple. So cos of any even multiple will remain cos of the standard angle. But since this angle 240 lies in third quadrant, so put a negative sign in front of it. This is minus 1 by 2. This is minus 1 by 2. I hope all of you understood this.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So if you have understood, I would like all of you to find this value. Cos of 200 and, sorry, not cos of 210, cos 330 degrees. All of you find this value quickly from both the methods, right? You can write it as cos. How will you write it? Chalo, any one of you can tell what is this, how to write it. Srinivasan, let's answer. Srinivasan,
Cos
how will you write?
360 minus 30.
Very good. 360 minus 30. What about the odd one, Srinivasan?
270 plus 60.
Very good. 270 plus 60. Now, okay, if you have answered the first step, let's say Abhikhya. How will we write this one? How will we write this one further? Unmute yourself.
Sir, which one?
This one, this one. How will we move ahead in this one? You will check whether the reference angle is
Sir,
even or
cos
odd
31.
multiple, right? So this is even multiple. So it will be cos 30 degrees. This is what you said. Positive or negative?
Positive, sir.
Very good. शाबाश बेटा. Then विहान. नहीं, समर्थ से पूछते हैं. समर्थ, ये इसका बताओ बेटा.
Sir,
This is odd multiple, right?
yes,
Odd में क्या है बेटा? Cos converts to
sine.
sine. शाबाश. Very good. Sine of the standard angle,
Yes,
right? This angle lies
60
in
sine
which quadrant?
60.
Plus sine, right? Because angle lies in
Yes,
fourth quadrant. Cos
Yes.
30 is root 3 by 2.
yes.
So is sine 60 also. So this is how you find. Okay. All of you, please note it quickly. Once you have noted it, kids, please type done. Okay, I can see most of you are done. Noted, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Arey, say yes or no, bhai. Okay,
Yes,
if you
sir.
have noted it, if you have not, please take a screenshot. You can later on note it, and I'll send you the recordings by tomorrow morning. It will be sent to your parents' WhatsApp number, which you have given to us, and homework for you. So if you have understood it, there is this homework for you. Find all the trigonometric values. By all, I mean sine, cos, and tan only. All the trigonometric values of all the standard angles. There are 9 standard angles of second, third, and fourth quadrants. Find all the trigonometric values of all the standard angles of second, third, and fourth quadrants. Okay. This is what I want all of you to do. Please send your homework. Please send your homework to me directly. This is my phone number, WhatsApp number, 957-437-5555. Send it to me directly. Okay. But before 10 p.m. tomorrow. Before 10 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. Then only I'll be able to check it. Okay. And tell you your mistakes if you commit any. Okay. So this is your homework. So I'm just putting all of us on the gallery mode quickly, and I'll take a quick feedback. Yeah, I'm not recording this session. Oh no, I am recording. Yeah. Yes, Srinivasan. How was the session for you?
Sir, nice.
You understood
Yes, sir.
everything? Very
Hmm.
good. And you were not aware about this trigonometry beforehand, right?
I was somewhat.
Somewhat. Okay. But till this extent, you have learned in your session?
No, sir.
No. Samarth, what about you?
Yeah, sir. The
Quick
session
feedback
was good.
of
And
today's session. Okay. Okay.
yeah, sir. I never I only heard about trigonometry from my siblings, but I never knew all this.
Okay. Good. But you are able to solve the questions today, right? I
Yes,
hope you
sir.
did all the exercises in today's session. Good. Good. Abhikya, how was the
Yes.
session with?
So it was a very new experience for me as I'm learning for the very first time. So it
Okay.
was a bit of I was little bit confused, but it was good, sir. The session was very good.
Okay. So initially it was getting confused, but towards the later end of the session, towards the end of the session, you were able to
Yes,
solve it, right? But you did all the exercises.
yes, sir. At
है
the
ना?
end, I little bit got confused at the end.
Achha, last one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want me to repeat it?
No, sir. I will revise it at home.
Okay. Okay.
Thank
Atharv,
you, sir.
thank you, Bita.
Yes,
What
sir, I
about
had a
you?
good time.
Good time? Good. Okay, good. Since you're repeating it, it was good. Navyan, what about you?
The session was nice, sir.
You understood everything? You are in which
Yes.
standard, Navyan?
8, sir.
8. So you have not heard of the trigonometry beforehand?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. But you were able to solve the problems and do the exercises today, right?
Yeah, I was, sir.
Okay. Good, good. Vihan,
Yes, sir. The
how was the
session
session for
went
you?
good. It
It
went
was
good.
good. You understood what I taught today?
Yes, sir. I already knew everything about trigonometry before, so
Acha,
um, only the quadrants part was new for me.
new for you. The last part, you were aware of it?
Yes, but mostly I knew what it was.
Okay, good. So in today's session. So kids, if you go this way, right? If you do foundation this way, see, I had a great time teaching all of you. So it was fun for me also. So my best wishes to all of you for all your future endeavors, whatever you want to take, whatever you wish to aspire for, right? Give your heart and soul to it. And believe me, everything will work fine. एकदम दिल लगा दो, जान मन से काम करो बेटा, जो भी करना है ना, go and do it with your heart. ठीक है? And you should be happy while doing it. Don't do it anything because of some pressure, because of some peer pressure, parental pressure. Don't do it because of that. The only thing, see, why I'm doing all these sessions is because I just want to help you find a way to reduce the stress when you are in 11th and 12th standard. You can see your seniors of 11th and 12th standard, those of them who start in 11th and 12th, since there is a pressure of performance. That's why the learning takes a backseat. तो सीखना है, पहले you want to learn, you should learn, right? And learning happens in these classes, the lower classes. And see, it's very peaceful. Matlab, you will be able to, the classes are there for thrice in a week, 1 hour each, 1 hour every day. Okay. So that's why the learning is very smooth, very slow paced, and we are non-judgmental in your performance, right? Anything which you have query, if anything with which you are struggling, you are most welcome to answer it. You are most welcome to ask it. We will answer every query of yours, right? So that is the basic thing which I endorse. So that's it. So thank you so much, kids, for taking out your precious time and being here. I love teaching you guys. My
Thank you,
best
sir.
wishes to all of you, and God bless you. Good night, kids. If your parents want to talk to me, if any one of your parents want to talk to me, they can join and talk, connect with me. Or I have given you the number. They can call me in any of the, at their convenient time. Thank you so much, kids. Bye.